It's Democracy Day, and President Bola Tinubu has issued a strong warning to terrorists, bandits and kidnappers, asking them to surrender or face the full force of the Nigerian state. The president also called for peaceful election in Ekiti and Osun states. Femi Akonde has details.
"27 years after Nigeria's return to civilian rule, President Bola Tinubu says the country's democracy has endured because Nigerians chose ballots over bullets. But as he marked Democracy Day, it was security, not celebration, that dominated his message. Acknowledging the recent abduction of school children in Oyo and Borno states, the president warned that democracy cannot survive in an atmosphere of fear and violence.
Our democracy is not perfect, but it is ours, and we must continue to defend and strengthen it.
The president said his administration has approved the recruitment of more than 50,000 police officers, thousands of military personnel, and committed a record 5.41 trillion naira to defense and security in the 2026 budget.
Democracy without security is not solid enough. That is why this administration has chosen both kinetic and non-kinetic strategies to restore peace, declared a security emergency. Our 2026 budget commits 5.41 trillion, our largest ever, to defense and security. Through Operation Safe Corridor, we turn our former enemies into citizens because every life saved is a victory for democracy.
With governorship elections approaching in Ekiti and Osun State, the president urged electoral authorities, security agencies, and political parties to protect the integrity of the democratic process. President Tinubu also appealed directly to young Nigerians, urging them to believe in the country and contribute to its development.
To our young people, Nigeria is your home and your future. Build here, code here, work here, and vote here. Every great nation was built by those who stayed to solve problems.
On the economy, the president defended his administration's reforms, arguing that they have restored stability to public finances and renewed investor confidence.
Since 2023, our reforms have restored stability and credibility to economic management. Federation revenues have risen, providing state and local governments with more resources for infrastructure, education, health care, and security.
The president also unveiled plans to strengthen electricity supply, disclosing that the Presidential Power Sector Task Force has been authorized to raise a 4 trillion naira bond to settle legacy debts and support reforms across the sector.
Electricity is a democratic dividend we owe every Nigerian. We intend to deliver it. Across the country, infrastructure projects are connecting producers to markets and creating opportunities for the enterprise and employment.
As the nation reflected on the sacrifices that restored democratic governance, President Tinubu paid tribute to the heroes of June 12, including Chief MKO Abiola, Alhaja Kudirat Abiola, Chief Gani Fawemi, and other pro-democracy icons. He also announced national honors for dozens of journalists, activists, and democracy advocates who endured persecution and imprisonment during the struggle. Among those recognized are TVC News Director of News, Babajide Kolade Otitoju, respected columnist Sam Omasheye, rights activist Dr. Joe Okeodumaki, and several other distinguished Nigerians. President Tinubu also approved the renaming of the Institute of Petroleum Studies in Kaduna as the General Shehu Musa Yar'Adua University of Geological Sciences and Engineering Technology, in honor of the late statesman's contribution to Nigeria's democracy evolution.
As beneficiaries of their struggle, we have a duty to strengthen and deepen the democratic institutions for which they fought. The greatest tribute we can pay is to build a Nigeria where freedom is protected, justice is upheld, opportunity is expanded, and government is accountable.
Closing his address, President Tinubu urged Nigerians to reject division and remain committed to building a united, secure, and prosperous nation. Femi Akonde, TVC News.